The Canadair CL-84 Dynavert, designated by the Canadian Forces as the CX-1131, was an experimental vertical, short takeoff and landing turbine tiltwing monoplane designed and manufactured by Canadair between 1964 and 1972. This aircraft represented a significant milestone in aviation history, particularly in the realm of vertical takeoff and landing technologies. The development of the CL-84 began in 1956, when Canadair's chief designer, Phillips, and Latvian aircraft designer Carlis Irbitis proposed a unique tilt-wing design. The wing and power plants of the aircraft could be tilted hydromechanically, allowing the wing incidence to change through 100 degrees from normal flight angle to those for short takeoff and landing and vertical takeoff and landing. The tailplane's incidence was automatically adjusted to deal with trim changes as the wing incidence varied. The two sets of tail rotor blades were locked in a fore and aft position during conventional flight. Research and development for the CL-84 were conducted between 1957 and 1963 with support from the National Research Board and the Defense Research Board of Canada. The studies pointed to the tilt-wing design, which was further refined and tested extensively in wind tunnels and on an outdoor mobile test rig. The CL-84 was powered by two 1,500 shaft horsepower Lycoming T53 shaft turbines, driving two 14-feet four-bladed propellers. The engines were interconnected by cross shafts, ensuring that in the event of one engine failure, the remaining engine could drive both propellers. The propeller discs extended slightly beyond the wingtips, immersing the entire wing in the propeller slipstream, which, along with full-span leading-edge and trailing-edge flaps, ensured the wing was never stalled. The first prototype, CF-VTOX, made its maiden hovering flight on May 7, 1965, piloted by Canadair Chief Pilot Bill Longhurst. After 305 flights, on September 12, 1967, a bearing in the propeller control system failed at 3,000 feet, leading to the loss of the prototype, though both the pilot and observer ejected safely. Canadair redesigned the CL-84, incorporating over 150 engineering changes, including dual controls, upgraded avionics, a stretched airframe 5 feet 3 inches longer, and more powerful engines, boosted by 100 horsepower. The first newly designed CL-84 Swan, CX-8401, flew on February 19, 1970, with Bill Longhurst at the controls. The CL-84-1 demonstrated versatility in various roles, including troop deployment, radar surveillance, and anti-submarine warfare. It could transition from 0 airspeed to 100 knots, 190 kilometers per hour, in 8 seconds. The CL-84-1 underwent extensive trials by Canadian, United States, Navy, Marine, and Royal Air Force evaluation pilots at the United States Navy's Patuxent River Experimental Test Center. Despite positive reviews from over 40 pilots, the CL-84-1 did not secure any production contracts. The end of the Vietnam War led to a scaling back of military requirements, and Canadair's inability to sell the aircraft to other countries, including Germany, Holland, Italy, Scandinavia, and the United Kingdom, further hindered its prospects. The two remaining CL-84s ended up in museums. CX-8402 resides in the Canada Aviation Museum in Ottawa, and CX-8403, which was never flown, is on display at the Royal Aviation Museum of Western Canada. In conclusion, the Canadair CL-84 Dynavert was a pioneering aircraft in the field of vertical takeoff and landing technologies. Its innovative tilt-wing design and successful flight tests highlighted its potential, but historical and economic factors ultimately led to its cancellation. The CL-84 remains a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of its designers and a significant chapter in the history of experimental aviation.